Hello dear aquarist, welcome again to my next case of fish diseases 187, and today it's about the butterfly, the African butterfly fish, or the Pantodon Butterfly. And it's a fish coming from the wild. You can imagine when we talk about fish from the wild, they can bring in wild diseases which you can control, yes, because we have a way to examine the fish when it's necessary. And here we found parasitic worm infections and bacterial infections. Yes, well, again, a combination of a parasite and a bacteria. Yes, this is common. You should have learned already through all my videos. Then when we talk about the diseases that, well, we talk about it in the book. It's the combination. The parasite makes the fish weak, and the weak fish can get the bacterial infection. And that's why we have to take the proper actions. Here we see the Pantodon in the aquarium. Some had damaged fins. They're weak fish. Some are very skinny. And, well, that makes us give the idea, well, we have to do something about it. A few died in the recent days, so we take actions. And particularly the skinny ones we take out, the badly damaged ones with some damage at the tails and the fins. And then we found already in the gills those large blood clots here. So the gills are somewhere affected by something that is bothering the fish. We could not see particularly bad gill rot. We saw some part badly damaged, but we saw the blood clots here, which is not good looking. It's an internal problem. And of course we saw the internal organs, the spleen and the kidney and the liver with melano-macrophage centers, a defense of the organs against bacterial infections. Yes. And we found tubercles. No, not tubercles. We found encapsulated Metacercaria, which are worm larvae on different parts in the internal organ. It's typical for wild fish, and some can live for it a long time. They cannot die from it in many cases. We don't see that the fish is suffering from it, but the handling, the stress, the not maybe proper taking care, the lack of good food, and maybe the heavy infected ones, which are badly infected with Metacercaria, are more weaker than the other ones, and they're getting easier sick. But then we found nematodes. Well, free swimming worms, nematodes, well, this might be another reason why the fish is becoming so weak. Here we found another one, and it looks like a type of Capillaria worm. Not 100% sure, but it's how it looks like when we look at a head area. So the treatment for the butterfly fish is, well, to understand first of all, it's a wild fish and they can bring in those wild diseases, which we can control if we take the proper actions. You can treat the free nematodes and you can treat the bacteria infection. You can combine the medications and ask your fish doctor or the pet shop for advice. Or in my books, they tell you also how to treat these kind of problems. And at the same time, you can try feeding this butterfly fish some flake food. They like floating food. Well, floating food like our Dr. Bassleer Bison food, Flake Forte, is a help for this kind of fish to strengthen and to make a better defense with a better immune system. So my books, try to get them to learn more. Or become a professional. Go to my fish doctoring section at Patreon. So I hope this video and this explanation helped you to understand the diseases on these pantodons and to take proper actions. Thank you for watching.